Flash floods swept away several homes and shops in northern India, killing at least 4 people and leaving many others trapped under debris, officials said Tuesday. According to Associated Press, local television channels showed flood waters surging down a mountain and crashing into Darali, a Himalayan mountain village in the Uttarkashi district of Uttarakhand state. The flood waters inundated homes, swept away roads and destroyed a local market. Authorities said rescuers, including the Indian Army and police, were searching for the missing. India's National Disaster Management Authority said it had requested 3 helicopters from the federal government to assist in the rescue and relief operations as rescuers struggled to access the remote terrain. Officials have not provided a figure for those trapped or missing. India's weather agency has forecast more heavy rains in the region in the coming days. Authorities have asked schools to remain closed in several districts, including Dehradun and Haridwar cities.
अरे भाग गया ये मेरी माँ की छोड़ दो मामा चलेगा सेफ जगह कत्ती मारी कैसे गिरा भाई भागो कितने लोग चले गए यहीं पर यहाँ तो काम कर रहा लेबर मंदिर भर गया
Russia always takes a responsible position on nuclear issues, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said Monday after U.S. President Donald Trump said Friday he was ordering the repositioning of 2 U.S. nuclear submarines. According to Associated Press, Trump's order followed comments by the country's former president, Dmitry Medvedev, who has raised the prospect of war online. It wasn't clear what impact Trump's order would have on U.S. nuclear subs, which are routinely on patrol in the world's hotspots, but it comes at a delicate moment in the Trump administration's relations with Moscow. We wouldn't like to be drawn into polemic and comment on that, Peskov told reporters on Monday. We are very careful about any statements on nuclear issues. You know that Russia takes a responsible position, President Putin's position is well known. We believe that all must be very accurate with nuclear rhetoric, Peskov said. He noted that U.S. nuclear submarines are on regular combat duty anyway. Asked if the Kremlin could advise Medvedev to temper his rhetoric, Peskov emphasized that it's Putin who sets the country's foreign policy, adding that in every country, leadership members may have different views of current developments. Asked if Putin would meet Trump's envoy Steve Witkoff, who is set to visit Moscow this week, Peskov responded that, "We don't exclude such a meeting. We are always glad to see Mr. Witkoff in Moscow, we are always glad to have contacts with Mr. Witkoff," he said. "We consider them important, substantive and very useful." Peskov added that dialogue was continuing, and that the U.S. is continuing its mediation efforts to help the settlement of the Russian-Ukrainian conflict. These efforts are very important in the context of the ongoing direct Russian-Ukrainian negotiations, he said. The settlement of the Ukrainian problem by political and diplomatic means is naturally preferable for us.
В данном случае очевидно, что американские подводные лодки и так находятся на боевом дежурстве. Это постоянный процесс. В целом, конечно, вот в такую полемику не хотелось бы никак втягиваться, и не хотелось бы это никак комментировать. Мы очень аккуратно относимся к любым заявлениям, связанным с ядерной проблематикой. Вы знаете, что Россия занимает ответственную позицию. Позиция президента Путина прекрасно известна. Конечно, мы считаем, что все должны быть весьма и весьма аккуратны с ядерной риторикой. В каждой стране члены руководства страны имеют разные точки зрения, рабочие на происходящее событие, имеют разный настрой. Главное, конечно, это позиция президента Путина. Вы знаете, что в нашей стране внешнюю политику формулирует глава государства, то есть президент Путин. Мы всегда рады видеть господина Виткофа в Москве и всегда рады контактам с господином Виткофом. Мы не исключаем возможность проведения такой встречи. Продолжается диалог. Соединенные Штаты продолжают свои усилия по посредничеству в поисках пути украинского урегулирования. Эти усилия очень важны, в том числе и в контексте идущего процесса прямых российско-украинских переговоров. Мы сохраняем нашу приверженность идее о том, что предпочтительным для нас, разумеется, является урегулирование украинской проблемы политикой и дипломатической.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky stopped by an outpost that has been holding Vovchansk for more than a year. According to Associated Press, the outpost is manned by the 17th Separate Motorized Infantry Battalion of the 57th Separate Motorized Infantry Brigade. I understand that everything is very difficult, but you Ukrainians are fighting, as the commander said, Tajiks, Uzbeks and the Chinese, everybody's here, Pakistanis, Zelensky said. Ukrainian presidential aide Andriy Yermak and Zelensky posed for photos with officers, according to a video released by Ukraine's presidential office. The coming week could be pivotal in the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine. Trump's special envoy Steve Witkoff was expected in Moscow midweek, just before Trump's Friday deadline for the Kremlin to stop the killing or face potentially severe economic penalties. The diplomatic stalemate remains challenging, with Ukraine losing territory on the front line, but showing no signs of a defense collapse. Trump has expressed skepticism about the effectiveness of sanctions, while Russia continues its military advancements.
Захопити залишки пішохідного моста, вкриття. Практично завод практично знищений.
Хочу вам подякувати за те, що тримаєте. Для мене честь сьогодні нагородити бійців 57-ї бригади за захист нашої держави. Чув доповідь, розумію, що дуже непросто, але ж ви українці боретесь, як командир сказав. І таджики, і узбеки, і китайці, всі вже тут, і пакистанці. Дякую за службу.
Служу народу України.
Дякую. Дякую за службу, Михайло.
Служу народу України.
То тоді, коли там обмежена видимість, то тоді страшна, вона стала жорстокою. Що навіть бати кажуть, чого, давайте вб'ємо там і так далі.